Hi there, my name's Chris Kellett with MuseGrid, and we're going to start this training course off with a quick look around Muse. There's lots of other resources online, especially on lynda.com and Adobe TV, for finding out about Muse. So we're just going to give you a quick whirlwind tour, and if you'll notice, we've loaded up our entity template here so that we can use this as the base of what we're looking at. Now, when you first load up a MuseGrid template, you will see in Muse that we have the Plan, Design, Preview, Publish, and Manage options. We also have Thumbnail, Master, Badge, Size, Desktop, Tablet, and Phone. Now, we'll get to all of these later. Then we have the actual page layout, and we can see a sitemap being built here, and we have our masters. So let's just briefly go through and see what these do. Now, plan view is where this is the view we're looking at now. We can see that it's highlighted. And here we have the page layout, and we can move pages around, so we can swap them around. And as you'll notice, when you hover over one of the pages, we get these plus icons, and this allows us to add pages to the left or below. Pages below become submenus, pages to the left are added to the menu. Then we have the design view. Now, if we double click on, let's say, the home page in Entity, we can see that we're now in design view, and this is where we would lay out pages, move blocks of content around, add additional content, and so on. Then we have the preview view. Now, this renders the template or the page into a WebKit rendering, so it's like previewing it in the browser, but it means that you don't have to keep publishing the page into the browser and checking. So this is a great workflow process. Then we have the publish, and what will happen with that is it will attempt to publish the site to its hosting if you've already set it up. If not, it'll ask you to create a new site, and it'll add it to the Business Catalyst hosting. If you want to FTP it to another service, that'll be covered in another tutorial. Then we have the Manage. Now, if you've published to Business Catalyst for your hosting platform, then the Manage tool will take you straight out to that page. And what's great with the Manage button as well is it allows you to have Business Catalyst hosting open in a browser window and to work on the site and publish at the same time. So next we'll go through the next layer down on the toolbar here. We've got Thumbnail view, and if we switch that off, you can see all of our previews disappear. Switch it back on, and Muse will regenerate all the previews. Also, the master badge, underneath each of these templates, these pages, you can see page, and that relates to the master template down here. So if we switch that off, you'll see they all disappear. And then we have a size slider, and that'll resize the preview windows. Now, why would we have those? Well, if you've got a really big site, Muse can sometimes struggle a bit with rendering all those pages. So we can switch those off, and it will mean that we can work in our plan view here a lot quicker. Then we have our desktop, tablet, and phone views. Now, these relate to different layouts. So if we switch our thumbnail badge back on here, we'll see we're in desktop view now. If we switch over to phone view, we can see the pages that are available in our phone view. And then if we'll notice that there's a plus icon next to tablets because we haven't added that layout page yet. So if we click that, it would ask us if we wanted to create that layout. Now, we're not going to use that in the entity template, so we'll just leave that switched off. But these allow us to modify and manage our two different layout views here. Then we'll go down to masters, and in our masters, it works much the same as normal pages. We click the plus button to add a new master page. And we can drag these masters on, and we can have as many masters as we want. But in masters, you'll notice that this is where we keep elements that we want to be the same on all pages. So we've got the navigation, the logo, and then we've got the footer elements. And that allows us to make changes once and apply them across the site. So I hope you've enjoyed this quick overview of the Muse interface. The next tutorial we're going to be running is selecting and changing fonts and colors, and again we're going to be using the entity template, so click on the next tutorial to watch that. Thank you.